He used to play for the Bulls when Michael Jordan did. He took it easy on Michael Jordan and let Michael Jordan take all the fame. His name is Trevor Carolan, and he is widely published. Is a widely published journalist, literary critic, anthologist, poet, and translator specializing in East-West arts and letters. His work has appeared in 5 languages.
Wow.
None of them being English. No. So I don't know if... Yeah, we might need a translator for this guy. He served as literary coordinator for the Olympic Winter Games in Calgary and coordinator of writing program at the Banff Arts Center. He holds an interdisciplinary, I'm so glad I got that word right, PhD from Bond University, Queensland. He now teaches English at the University of the Fraser Valley near Vancouver. His current works are Another Kind of Paradise, short stories from the New Asia Pacific, Against the Shore, the Best of Pacific Rim review of books, The Pillow Book of Dr. Jazz, an autobiographical novel, and Celtic Highway, a collection of poetry, and Giving Up Poetry, a memoir of his acquaintance with the late poet Allen Ginsberg. Will you please give it up for the amazing Trevor Carolan, everyone? Big round of applause for Trevor Carolan as he comes to the stage.
You were speaking about my taller brother. I mean, he said that poetry is like bread. It should be shared by everyone. And I'm with that. I had sort of carefully worked out an order of some poems that I'm going to immediately change because here it is in New West, my old hometown. This is from my very first book in a previous incarnation back in the Napoleonic age. It's the last poem in the book. It's called Closing the Circle, and this one's just called New Westminster. You can imagine just looking at the river from about 100 yards from here up the hill, 50 yards from here up the hill. Night sounds drift up from the river, exquisite screech of train rails grinding steel on cold, raw steel slowly up the line to Port Moody. Tug whistles ball counterpoint off Brownsville beneath Patella Bridge, chugging and chugging. Burglar alarm ring and ring back of Warehouse Row. Gulls scream mad all night in feeding orgies. Hooligans arc lit when we still had hooligans. By milliard sodium lamps. White ghosts hovering that veer in the false light. Iridescent. Swoop the spawn run. Cryon starts of wind blown up from the delta. Muscle cars rev cobbled hilly streets. Swarthy glistening sea lions bark and bark for love in moonlight. Hometown boy. This is it's new from yesterday, so I'm going to work on this one. It's coming out in a book down in the States. It's called Tai Chi Van Dusen Gardens. It's Polonia season, finally. Our Tai Chi world's gone wisteria blue. Keep heron dancing. Swinging slow before the huge Doug firs we call home. Maybe Muslim neighbors could use this too, I wonder. Could they dig it just dancing? Honkies need it too. Meditation, a chance to pray in each other's sacred courtyards. Keep dancing. At Polonia time, everything is sacred here. Cool morning, sun warming slowly. It's perfect time to enjoy your dancing. We move and sway, the yellow perfume from Pontia azalea, sweet as Hawaiian paradise. It drifts our way like dancing in Eden. Hakuin Sensei got it all figured out. Eden is exactly this. This very place is the Lotus Land. Please, everybody, don't stop. Keep dancing. Later, we stand and talk, delight in the garden view. Fred Wirtz says nationalism is rising all around us in Thailand, Belgium, Quebec, Burma. Amigos y amigas, s'il vous plaît, keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. In Brussels, a downtown corner, we pass sandbags. conceptual art, or a frontline warning. Jitterbug around that machine gun pit, let's keep dancing. Vicious dogs, weapons, semiotics for dummies. A failure to communicate, the warden says in cool hand Luke. I'd swear I heard Paul Newman from beyond the grave, smiling, wish us all good dancing. This is another recent one. It's for Rocket Ronnie Burnett, the old jazz singer in town who's in heaven now. It's called At Trout Lake in East Van. Everybody gets along here at Trout Lake. People, dogs, loons, coyotes, even a small place in space for a birch tree in the city, or willows, cottonwood wild, aster, marsh lily, refugees from North and West Vancouver just listening to the red-winged blackbirds hanging loose. At the prop house down the road, someone sings in Bulgarian. Franklin Curry picks out a truck-driving tune on a late-day guitar. The North Shore Mountains rise above the traffic. Sentinels, summer, white, mottled gray stone, a mighty notice proclaiming this junction of the world with a lake at its core, like a country, and a loon in its heart instead of money. That's stocked with who knows what kind of smooths below. Hungry sharks, manta rays, pit bull eating wolf eels. Be careful where you step. This is the independent Republic of East Vancouver. Nobody gets put down here. The graffiti told me, laid out on the trail in plein air in half a dozen languages you can't speak. But what I meant to tell you is about the question is, what can you say about a place that offers shelter from the rain in a town where 3/4 of the landscape is pregnant rain cloud right overhead? Don't worry, we can get old together here, riding our bikes, watching the rushes grow, or loons dancing slow like temple guardians among the ripples.